everyone. So I know it's been like forever since I posted a video, and I know I have a lot of updating to do. So I'm going to start by telling you guys about my experience with my husband's graduation from BMT. So he graduated BMT on February the 2nd. Let me start by giving you all my information about how I got there and everything that happened before that. So, I left South Carolina on February the 1st. Yeah, February the 1st. I'm sorry. It's been so long ago, I just gotta remember my dates. So, I left South Carolina on February the 1st. I flew out of Florence to Charlotte and then Charlotte to San Antonio. The flight there, it wasn't terrible. The flight from Florence to Charlotte sucked because it's a small airport, meaning it was a small plane. But anyway, it was my first time flying, so I was like a little bit nervous because I was going by myself, but it really wasn't that bad. So anybody who has a fear of flying, it's really not that bad. So, got to San Antonio, landed at the airport, went and got my rental car, which was really weird because I had to take a bus from the airport to the rental car place, and it was weird. So, I got my rental car. I drove to my hotel. I stayed at the Hyatt Regency on La Jolla Street, downtown San Antonio, on the Riverwalk. It was super nice. I totally recommend it if you are going to BMT graduation. It's close to everything. It's only like a 30-minute drive from the hotel to the base, so it really wasn't that bad of a drive, and the traffic's really not bad, you know, on the way there because it's mostly interstate. So I really do recommend staying at the Hyatt Regency on La Jolla Street on the Riverwalk because it was totally worth it because it was close to everything and we didn't have to waste like a ton of time having to find parking and everything, you know, in order to like enjoy everything. But anyway, so I woke up like super early on the 2nd to get to the gate and get there so I didn't have to wait in line at the gate. Everybody told me that I need to leave at like 5:30 or whatever. Like the gates or the building there didn't open until like 6:30 or 6:15. But like I left my hotel at 5:30 so I could get there, you know, early. Got there at like 6. There was absolutely no line at the gate. I used the gate. I think it was Valley High was the gate, or I don't remember what the name of it was. But it wasn't the main gate, I don't think, that everybody uses. But I recommend using that gate because it wasn't that busy. Like there was like 2 cars when I got there. So I got there at like 6 o'clock, sat in my car for like 15 minutes until everybody started lining up at the door to go inside. I waited in line. The line was really, really long trying to get inside because, you know, you had people filing in to try to get to the auditorium for the first briefing. So, I waited in line for about 10 minutes and it was like really cold outside because this was in February and the wind was blowing and it was really cold. So, if you ever have to go to San Antonio in February, I definitely recommend wearing warm clothes because it was really cold. So, we got inside the auditorium and they have like these TV screens up on the wall which has your, whoever you're going to see, spouse, whoever. So, they have their heritage flights up, and my husband, I believe, was in Cody. Don't hold me to that because I don't remember. But I think it was Cody. And that they have all the flights up. That way, when they show the diagram of where they're going to stand during the coin ceremony, that you know exactly where their flight's going to be. It makes it a lot easier if you know who their heritage flight is and what flight they're going to be in. So it has that. And then they also have the honor graduates list up, which my husband made. It was so great. I was excited that he made honor graduate because that meant that he got the Sunday town pass, so we didn't have to stay on base for Sunday. So that was good. But we went in the auditorium and they gave us all this information about what was going on and, you know, told us a little bit about what happened during the last 7 weeks. They had like a slideshow of different pictures and videos up. I didn't see my husband in any of the videos or anything, but it was pretty fun to watch because you got to see some of the stuff they got to do. And it was really cool. So after the briefing, we still had a while before the coin ceremony. So, you know, we kind of just walked around and did stuff. They had like a line that you could go and order and pick up pictures from, you know, like their flight photos and everything. And they had like souvenirs that you could buy and all that stuff. And they had like a snack shop. And they had a place where you could go ahead and pay for the graduation DVD, which I did buy, and it was totally worth it. It was a great DVD. It only took me like 2 weeks to get after graduation, so that was cool. So took about 2 hours or so because this was at like 6:15 in the morning. The coin ceremony didn't start until I think 9 or 10. I'm not really sure. But before that, they had a spouse briefing in the colonel's room or whatever they called it. And I definitely recommend going to that. It was extremely helpful. Most of the information they talked about I already knew because I watched all the videos and talked to a million people about it. But they did answer any questions that you might have had about anything. Like if you had a question, they were willing to answer it. Or they were willing to, you know, give you the best person to go to talk to if they didn't know the answer. So it was really great. And then they split everybody up into groups. You know, wherever your husband was going to be at on the parade field thing, or the, whatever they called it, the big pad where they stand for the coin ceremony. They split you up into what side your husband was going to be on, or wife, or whoever you are. So, my husband was on the right side. So, we got to exit there, and we got to sit in special spouse seating, which was really, really close to the pad where they were standing. My husband was actually, like, right in front of me, so it was super easy to do the tap out. But, I definitely recommend going to that briefing because you get to sit close, and, of course, they answer any questions. So, we got out there, we sat down, did the coin ceremony. The coin ceremony lasted about 30 or 45 minutes. But it was really great to watch. And that was fun. And I did not mention the Airmans run. So we did the Airmans run at like 7 or something. It was right after the first briefing. They did the Airmans run. Went outside and sat down and, you know, they ran and everything. And it was really awesome to watch, you know. But it was cool, you know, it was the first time I got to see my husband running. He was a guide-on bear, so he was right up front, so it was super easy to find him. But, the Airman's run was really good. But, after that, you know, that's when we had that 2 hours of waiting before the coin ceremony. But, the coin ceremony was good. First, they do the, honor graduates. They announce all the honor graduates, and that and like the person who graduated top of his class or whatever. And then they all line up and do the coin ceremony, which was really awesome. And then after coin ceremony, of course, you have tap out, which was the absolute best moment ever because it was so great to hug my husband after not seeing him for 7 weeks. It's totally worth it. But after that, they are released to have what do they call it? Base Liberty. Had Base Liberty. So, we walked around and did stuff. He actually ate real food. We, went and had Domino's. And we walked around the, mini mall. And all that stuff. And, it was fun, but there really is not a lot to do at Lackland. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Lackland is boring. There's, like, nothing there to do. But, you know, we did that, and he had to be back in his squadron by, I think, 8. Don't hold me to it, because it's been like 2 months ago, so I don't really remember. But I think it was by 8. And that was about it for the first day. And it was really good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and close this video, and I'm going to record another video about graduation day on the parade field. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. And like my video, ask me any questions you may have because I can probably answer them. Alright guys, thanks.